what? You can't be serious. Is this for real? You're actually dating someone, like an actual man? He's real? He's living and breathing? Well, that's what I just stated, Heidi. I don't get why you don't believe me. I think my mother will talk to my brother tonight about my fiancé. I'll leave it up to them to decide whether or not they want to meet him at a drab and super depressing wedding, because that's what you are. I was so shocked to see how magnificent the wedding venue looks. You're just trying to show off now, aren't you? So as punishment for ruining my mood, I'll just push you from the top of the stairs and boom, down you fall. It was so funny. I crack myself up sometimes. Heidi, do you have a clue about what you did? Did you even think through all of this? Yes. You think I should apologize to you, right? Well, I'm sorry that I had no choice but to push you down the stairs. I was drunk and my hand just slipped. I couldn't help but be off balance. And now I'm injured. Don't you even feel just a little bit of remorse? Don't you care about other people's feelings? Look, Kendra, a bride wearing a white dress and white bandages goes so well together. It'll become such a well-known look now, huh? Are you kidding me, Heidi? Is that all you wanted to say about this? Oh, don't get so angry now. Not that I'm scared of you or anything. You're so pathetic, Kendra. Your brother was also in a bad mood. I guess it just comes with being a part of such a crappy family. He's right here besides me laughing at this whole mess. That person isn't part of the family. Excuse me? What are you talking about? Stop making me get confused. Well, I don't know what to tell you, Heidi. Think about what just happened really carefully, all right? You realize that this is a very serious situation, right? Did you notice that the person you threw down the stairs was taken away in an ambulance? Oh, is that right? Well, oops, my bad. It's okay because you're trying to act all high and mighty anyways. Heidi, if it was me that you pushed down the stairs, how am I messaging you if it happened less than an hour ago? Are you still not getting the picture? What do you mean? Didn't I push you down the stairs? So what if you're messaging me after? You pushed the wrong person if you were aiming to push me instead. You didn't push me down the stairs. You pushed my friend, Heidi. Wait, what? Oh, did I? It was your friend. Well, if it was just a friend that I pushed, then it should be no...
Hey, Zach, are you there? I just was wondering if you think you could get back to me as soon as you see this message, please. I'm just really confused right now. I mean, our wedding was yesterday, and ever since then, you haven't spoken a single for us to finally meet in person.
Well, you don't have to apologize for that. I don't think it was really either of our faults, right? In fact, if you really want to know what I think that your sister was just jealous. She never told me how beautiful her sister was, and now I'm sure it's because she was trying to hide you from me.
Wait, I'm sorry. What? You think my sister was jealous of me and didn't want me to meet you on purpose? I'm afraid that I'm not really following what you're trying to tell me.
Well, look, I guess I'll just come out and tell you. I've been talking with your parents and my parents as well. My parents were just a little upset that they've never known that your sister has someone as amazing as you. My parents told your parents that they had known you existed, that they would never let your sister and I get married in the first place. But like I said, it's because you weren't there when our families met each other for the first time. I know that Wanda had a sister, but I had no idea what kind of person you were. But your parents told me about how sad they were that their eldest daughter was so lonely. But don't worry, I just want to let you know that I know what it's like to be lonely. And when I first laid eyes on you at the wedding, I knew that I had to make you mine.
Wait, hold it right there. Now, I understand you were told all kinds of things about me, but I want you to know that I don't agree with any of that.
You don't agree with it? What do you mean? You aren't married, right? So you must be quite lonely.
And I suppose it was my parents who told you all of this. Is that right? Look, I'm going to make this very clear to you. Wanda and I have a really, really close relationship, and as her sister, I'm not about to try and do anything to jeopardize her marriage.
But, wait, I thought that you would have wanted this. Can we please at least talk about this in person? I've already been waiting for you outside your apartment right now, you know?
Excuse me? You're waiting outside my apartment? And just how did you even get my address in the first place, huh?
Well, your parents gave it to me, of course. Please, you have to come out. I came out here to propose to you.
Excuse me? Have you lost your mind? Did you forget that you're married to my sister?
Just open the door and let me inside. It's cold out here. It'd be better if we talked about this face to face.
It would not be better, and I'm out right now. Thank you very much.
You're out of the house right now? Well, do you have any idea when you'll be getting back?
Zach, I'm going to tell you right now that the answer to your proposal is no.
Tracy, are you there? I was thinking about you and how I should go on a date tomorrow. What do you think? I know that I might have been a bit forward the last time that we talked, but I have no problem taking it slower. Your parents already know about us, so it's no issues at all. Don't worry, I promise to take the lead with everything and we can move at your own pace. Anyways, I was gonna pick you up from work tomorrow and then take you out of the restaurant with a view of the city. And then I was gonna propose to you. And I was thinking that if you're not too tired after that, then I could take you to a nice hotel and then, well, I suppose I don't have to say anything more, do I? Anyways, I guess I'll pick you up outside your office tomorrow then, huh?
Wanda, are you there? You're not going to believe the nasty message that Zach just sent me.
What do you mean? What did he say? Or maybe I don't want to know on second thought.
Well, he told me that he wanted to take me out on a date to some nice restaurant, propose to me, and then take me back to a hotel with him. Ew. Ew, ew, ew. I can't believe he would actually send me all that.
Oh, Tracy, I really am so sorry that you found yourself in the middle of all of this. I can't help but feel really guilty.
This isn't your fault at all, though, and you really didn't do anything, Wanda. I swear it.
I know, but the worst part is, I can't even just walk away from this because him and I are literally married.
I know, so please don't beat yourself up for this anymore, okay? We're both stuck in the middle of this.
But anyways, you're going to be busy moving all of your stuff from your old apartment into Jason's place, right? You said that you were just going to try and move out of that building entirely now that Zach knows that you live there and has already showed up there, right?
That's right. Actually, I've asked Jason to start helping me move things out of there already, so I think we have about 80% or so of my things cleared out there. I guess we'll just try and get the rest in one more trip tonight, and then I'll never ever have to go back to that place.
I see. Well, since you and Jason already have a plan to move in, I guess I'll put my plan into action tonight as well. I just wanted to let you know that things are already on my end, and I think that we can finally try and bring this thing to an end for us.
I really hope so. I had no idea that things were ever going to go like this. But I really also just didn't accept Zach to be like this. I mean, to go so far as to show me outside someone's home and announce that you're going to propose to them when you've only met them once. It's really, really scary, but I just hope that I never have to worry about something like that happening ever again.
Hey, Tracy, you and I have got some serious talking to do. What the heck are you just trying to pull here, huh? I mean, I drive all the way to your work in my sports coat and with a bouquet of flowers for you, ready to propose, and you're with some other guy? Who the heck is this person anyway, huh? What are you trying to pull here?
The man is my boyfriend, if you must know.
Your boyfriend? What do you mean your boyfriend? I thought they were gonna get married to me.
I never once said that to you, and I was never going to get married. And I told you the other day that I also already had a boyfriend. We've been dating for a long, long time, and you're not about to come in between us. In fact, we've already talked about getting married ourselves.
But you can't do that. I already talked to your parents about this, and they said it would be fine.
Well, my parents are sorely misinformed about a lot of things. The first of which being that I have a boyfriend at all. I've hidden him from my parents because I know that they would try and make me break up with him. I also know how upset they were when Wanda announced that she was going to get married. They said that since I'm the older sister, it should have been me and not her getting married, and they've been sour about that ever since.
Wait, really? So you really have been dating this guy for, like, years, and your parents have never known about him?
That's right, and now thanks to you and my parents trying to take things into your own hands, I have to get my poor boyfriend involved in this. But I already told you when you first texted me that I would never, ever try and steal my own sister's husband from her. So for the last time, you're barking up the wrong tree. Besides, I've already moved out of my old apartment so that I can move in with my boyfriend. So don't bother going to that apartment building anymore because I'm not there.
But you can't do this to me. Do you know how much I've sacrificed? Your parents said that I could have you, and now you're just gonna disappear? This can't be happening.
Well, it is. So just accept and move on, you creep.
Creep? I'm not a creep. Your parents said that I can marry you. It's not fair. Hey, Wanda, are you there? I know that we haven't said a word to each other since we got married and all, but I was just wondering if you might want to go and grab dinner with me?
You really want to try and take me out to dinner now, after all this time, Zach?
Well, the thing is that I've already made reservations at a restaurant and a hotel there.
You ignore me for a whole month and think that I'm just going to turn around and fall right back into your arms? That is not what's going to happen. What is going to happen is that you and I are going to get a divorce.
Wait, what? What do you mean? Why would you and I be getting a divorce? We've only been married for like a month. I'm sure the silent treatment hasn't been all bad, right?
The silent treatment? Is that what you call trying to propose to my older sister after we already married?
You mean that you found out about all that? But how?
How do you think? You tried to marry my sister and she told me. You do realize that I can sue you for this, don't you?
Whoa, just hold on there. Maybe we can just talk this out and calm down?
You really think that I have anything to say to you at this point? It's my turn to give you the silent treatment. Don't worry though, I'll leave the divorce papers on the kitchen table for you.
But wait, you can't do that. Please, you can't leave me. Your sister said that they weren't gonna marry me.
I know that. I never ever thought that she was going to. You're the only person who thought this was going to work. You and my idiot parents, I guess.
No, this can't be happening. You mean that I'm not gonna end up with either of you by the end of this? That's not fair. Wanda, please, you know that you're the only woman I've ever loved. The only reason I ever wanted to go along with this was because I knew that your parents are gonna be really upset with me if I didn't. Wanda, please come back to me. Can't you at least answer me? We have to at least talk about this. You can't just say that we're getting a divorce and then ignore me.
Hey Tracy, I just wanted to check in with you and make sure that everything was going okay.
Yes, thank you so much for asking. We actually just finished unpacking the last of my boxes. I heard that you moved out and started living in a corporate housing though. How's that going for you? Has it been a huge adjustment or anything?
Well, it has taken some getting used to, of course, but I actually really like my new place.
Well, that's good to hear at least. I'm glad that you're comfortable where you are.
Yeah, me too, but Mom tried to call me the other day.
You're kidding me, right? Did you pick up the phone? Did the two of you talk at all? What did Mom want to say to you?
Well, she basically just wanted to call and tell me how stupid I was for ruining a marriage with such a high-earning and handsome man like Zach. She told me this is why I was going to be alone forever.
I can't believe she still really thinks all about Zach. But I guess I shouldn't be surprised at all.
But I just don't get it. I mean, why do they think that he earned so much? It just doesn't make sense. Especially when I was the one who put up most of the money for a wedding in the first place.
I know, right? You'd think that Mom and Dad would have known that you're making well above $100,000 a year at your salary. Well, I hung up on Mom before I got the chance to tell her that. I had heard enough from her and just wanted it to stop. Can't say I blame you for that. But if you think that you're going to go and get a new phone number, then don't forget to let me know so that we can stay in touch. Of course, I still can't believe that you and I had to go through all of that. I know, and I still feel like you and I have so much to talk about with this. I mean, we did so much running around that we barely had any time to slow down and really check in with each other. Maybe when things settle down a bit more for you, you and I could go and get some lunch? I would really, really like that, Tracy. Let's do it. Great, well in that case, I guess I'll see you then. Text me when would be a good time for you. Sounds good to me. I'll talk to you soon. It turns out that apparently my parents were drowning in debt. They had hoped that by playing favorites between my sister and I, that they could convince Tracy to give them money in their old age. Even though Tracy was helping them out a little, they were constantly overspending and letting the debt pile up without doing anything.
They went around begging our relatives for help after Tracy told them she was going to stop supporting them. But by then, all our family knew about all the schemes they had tried to pull with Zach, and nobody wanted anything to do with them. Speaking of Zach, our marriage ended soon after our last conversation. Apparently, the cause for his divorce has leaked to his office, and before long, the rumors about him were everywhere. He ended up having to quit out of shame. He was also disinherited by his parents for failing to get married to Tracy, and then he had to pay during the divorce for his attempt affair. I hear that now he's living in a tiny apartment, working several part-time jobs and barely making ends meet. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe and see more content like this.